It is 10 o'clock, so we will get started.
That's all I thought about.
Good morning. Welcome to fans, alumni, the boosters, athletic administration, student athletes, and the media. To all of you, thank you for being here. It's an exciting day for Green Bay Phoenix women's basketball. It's an exciting day for the university and exciting for Northeast Wisconsin as well. We are here to formally introduce Kayla Karius as your new head women's basketball coach. As many of you know, Kayla was an outstanding player here with the Phoenix, wearing jersey number 42. She played from 2000 through 2011. 42, Bob. 3 trips to the NCAA tournament, highlighted by the trip to the Sweet 16 in her senior season. Also the 2011 Horizon League Player of the Year, and inducted into the Green Bay Athletics Hall of Fame last summer in 2023. So with that, she has been the head coach at South Dakota for the past 2 seasons. But the NFL draft is tonight, but the pick for the Green Bay Phoenix is in. So with that, I just want to make a couple of announcements. A reminder that the 2024 Four Hoops Golf Classic, benefiting Green Bay Phoenix women's basketball, that is on June 25th at Thornberry. That is the largest fundraiser for the program of the year. So please sign up if you have not already and take advantage of that. Also, another way to support the Phoenix is getting your $50 season ticket deposit to secure those seats to root on Coach Kayla in her first season, and also Coach Sonny, who I know is here as well. Your $50 season ticket deposit, get that in, and you can do that at greenbayphoenix.com. And also, if you need to, the ticket office will be open after we are done today if you want to do that as well. That being said, as far as the rundown of today, first of all, we are going to hear from Chancellor Michael Alexander. Michael has been leading this university for 4 years. You'll see him at a majority, if not all, of athletic events, cheering on the Phoenix. Sometimes I think there's 2 of you because I seem to see you everywhere. But that being said, Chancellor Alexander is a huge believer of Division I athletics and what that means for a university and this entire region. Also a record spring enrollment for UWGB as well, so congratulations. After Chancellor, we will hear from Athletic Director Josh Moon. Josh has been here less than 3 years, I believe July of 2021, but what he's done during that short period of time has been amazing as he pushes this department and a program to the next level and beyond in the Horizon League. So thank you, Josh, for all your efforts. Tremendous. And then following that, Coach K will come up and talk. I asked her if it was okay to call her that yesterday. She said that's fine. So Kayla will come up and talk after Josh will. And following that, we will have questions from the media. So that being said, welcoming back Coach Karius, along with her husband Rick, who is here, and family. Again, good morning, welcome. Chancellor Alexander.
What an incredible day to be a Phoenix. So on behalf of the entire University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, we want to welcome Coach Karius back to being a Phoenix. I can tell you the first time that I heard Coach Karius speak was when she was inducted into the Hall of Fame. And at that moment, you could feel the passion she has for this university, the understanding of what's possible here, and the understanding of what it means to meet a moment. And we needed a coach right now that can meet this moment and lead us into the future. And there is no doubt in my mind that we hired the right person to do that. Her experience here in Green Bay, her love of this community, you see her family here today, the way she talks about this program and the way she sees what's possible to build on. I know we have Coach Borseth here. What an incredible legacy to follow. And we need someone who could meet that legacy and keep honoring what's happened here into the future to make sure that we keep the standard of excellence that Green Bay women's basketball has been throughout its history here at UW Green Bay. Incredibly honored to have a coach like Coach Karius, who also can honor the amazing team that we are bringing back. Obviously, all of our players here as well. We needed a coach that they deserve, and we got one. So I'm incredibly honored to be able to introduce Coach Karius. And before that, I'm incredibly honored to introduce our athletic director, Josh Moon, who I just want to build on just for a second. Sorry. I feel we've, as an athletic department, we need people who are going to inspire all of our athletic department and the entire university and the region behind what's happening at UW Green Bay. Josh is leading that charge. And it's incredible to see what's happening, the momentum we have as an institution, and the momentum we have as an athletic department. And I'm grateful for the way that Josh has, again, seen what's possible here and is going after it at a speed that I'm exceptionally proud of. So with that, I'll turn it over to Athletic Director Josh Moon.
Well, first off, Bob, would you stand up and let's show the jersey. You actually got a Kayla Tetschlag signed jersey from 2011 here. You can still see the autograph, which is pretty amazing. It's a great day to be in Titletown, and as Mike said, just what a great day to be in Phoenix country. This program is obviously a program of excellence here in this university. You know, KB mentioned this down in North Carolina when we were at the NCAA tournament, that there's only 2 programs that have 45-plus consecutive years of winning seasons, and Green Bay is one of them. I mean, let's give a round of applause for that. That's pretty awesome. And I think Kayla said it best this week when we made the announcement that this is the premier college basketball program in the state. This is the program that is everyone else kind of models himself after, and I believe this is the best mid-major basketball program in the country. So, yeah. And I think the fact that we are introducing only the 4th coach in the history of this program is everything you need to know about Phoenix basketball. I mean, that is really special and really rare. So I know Kayla appreciates that, respects that. The weight of that is powerful. So I know she's excited to embrace that. A few thank yous. Chancellor Mike, thank you for your leadership, and he's really taking the university to new heights here with 10,000 students here this fall. Record spring enrollment, and just being there for our coaches and our student athletes every day, believing in what we're doing here and how powerful a strong Division I athletics program is. The search committee, we had a bunch of rock stars in this group. I'm going to introduce them quick. I'm going to have them stand up. Pat Descher, Tim Keene, Larry Trinkler, Jeannie Stengel, and Sam Thomas. Let's give them a round of applause. Good work. Parker Search was great as always. We appreciate your help. KB, great to bounce ideas and thoughts. He had very awesome. He'd pop in my office. We'd have conversations about the search and what was going on. And it was really important that we had a coach that will lean and learn from KB, because as he said a couple weeks ago, he's not going anywhere. He's a part of this program, part of the fabric of this program. So for us, having someone who has been in here, been in this building, excel at the highest levels, and understanding the Green Bay way is so critical. Coach Sundance, there he is. So he spent some time with Kayla this week. Scott Vence broke the news there on maybe a secret meeting that happened somewhere, I guess. But we appreciate Sonny, and it's so critical for these two head coaches to be in lockstep for elevating both programs. So we have that here. I'm really, really excited about what we have in both men's and women's basketball. And then last but not least, the team. So we appreciate your leadership and patience the last couple of weeks. This is a special group here. Just to remind everybody, the 2024 Horizon League champions coming off a 27-win season. So, yeah. So we had a awesome pool, but there was only one who checked every single box and then some, and that's Kayla. Kayla, Tim kind of stole a little bit of my thunder here, but Kayla led the Phoenix as a player to its highest point in 2011, which was a Sweet 16, the Horizon League Player of the Year, and was inducted in the Hall of Fame last summer, and this summer will induct the 2011 team into the Hall of Fame as well. She's had great experience as a coach at multiple Division I programs, including the last 2 years as the head coach at the University of South Dakota. I think the bottom line with Kayla, she's a winner. She wins at everything she does. And she will bring so much positivity and energy to this program, and I believe she will help us reach new heights. So let's bring Coach up here. So please help me welcome the pride of Sheboygan, the 4th women's basketball coach in Green Bay history, Kayla Karius.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. This is a very, very special day, as you all know, for myself, for my family, for the entire Green Bay program, and for the Green Bay community. As the program changes hands today, I am honored and elated to be just the 4th head coach in Phoenix women's basketball history. Thank you to Chancellor Alexander for your belief in me. Thank you to Josh Moon for your leadership, for your guidance, Parker Search Firm, and the search committee, as Josh just pointed out, for this incredible opportunity. Thank you for the time that you spent with me and for your mentorship and for your leadership. I will look to you down the road as well. Thank you to everyone first at USD, including President Sheila Gestring, Athletics Director there, John Schemmel, and former Athletics Director David Herbster, who fulfilled a dream of mine and gave me my first opportunity to be a Division I head coach. Thank you to our USD players, a special family to our family, the Quails, and to our USD coaching staff, currently Mike, Gabby, Taylor, Liz, and Shay. You've all impacted my life more than you'll ever know. Thank you to my amazing family sitting right here today. My husband, Rick, who I definitely couldn't live this crazy coaching life without. I'm so thankful to have someone who gets it. Thank you for being the rock of our family, for staying at home with our kids, and for being my biggest supporter. To our kids, Trayton, who's here, our 4-year-old, Macklin, who is our sweet angel in heaven, and Wynn, who is here as our 7-week-old little girl. Everything that I do is for you 3, and I love you all. Thank you to our parents, to my mom and dad. Many Phoenix fans will recognize Janet and Dave, who made the trip from Sheboygan for just about every home game and then traveled to many road games as well. Thank you for your support. And I know we're going to dig out some old Phoenix gear that we have stored away somewhere in the house. My in-laws, Dan and Margaret, thank you so much for your love and support. We're no doubt happier that all these people are going to be very happy we're closer to home. And we appreciate everything along the way. We truly couldn't make this transition from South Dakota to Green Bay without you guys. So thank you, and we love you. I'm a firm believer that we can't move forward without first looking back at this incredible program. So I'd like to give each of these coaches, as we talk about them, a round of applause for everything that they are to this program. And we will start with the one and only Carol Hammerly. To Carol, thank you for laying the foundation of our program. You started the program, and you were here back in 1973 and won over 400 games over the next 25 years. No doubt in my mind, it's no wonder you're a Hall of Famer, and you are the base for this entire program first began. And then to Kevin Borseth. I believe Carol's words to you were, "Take care of my baby," when you took over. Thank you to him for personally recruiting me as a scrawny high school kid with braces and no outside shot, and believing in me as a player that I would develop that. Overall, thank you for having a vision of what this place could look like, and then bringing it to life with over 800 career wins. Incredible. Then to Matt Ballant. Thank you for coaching me. Thank you for teaching me so much. And thank you for taking this program over and taking it to levels it had never been before. We received an at-large bid in 2010, and then, of course, culminating with the Sweet 16 in 2011. You are an incredible person, and I'm so thankful to have learned from you. And then to Kevin Borseth again. Thank you for achieving success at such a high level when you came back year after year. And more than anything, you do it with such class and such integrity. So much class, in fact, that when I called him to tell him I accepted the job, he answered the phone and said, "Hang on a minute, I'm taking a selfie outside of a bar." It's a true story. This process all started a few weeks ago when Coach Borseth announced his retirement. I had that feeling in my belly. The fire for the Phoenix was still there. And when Josh first called me, asking about my interest, I had a lot of questions about the program. And along the way, I was incredibly impressed with how Green Bay women's basketball operates. This is, as you said, the premier women's basketball program in the state. It's a destination where only 3 head coaches before me have resided. And it is set up for success with charter flights, destination tournaments to play Power 5 competition annually, and a beautiful, beautiful facility with a very passionate fan base. Am I right? Yeah. Plus, this is a program who only knows winning. Green Bay and Tennessee are the only 2 programs who both have a winning record every year since the NCAA tournament began. Incredible. This was an opportunity I was not going to pass up. So how do you replace a legend? Well, you don't. You move forward with the same program with a similar identity, but of course a different leader and a different voice. To our current team, who I had the pleasure of getting in the gym with for the very first time yesterday, I'm already very impressed by you. And as an alum, I'm very proud already of everything that you've accomplished. This group, and it's the end of April, remember, was so competitive yesterday. They were communicating at a really high level and challenging each other when they weren't, and really communicating with each other. The workout ended, and they spoke to each other in the circle. What went right? What went wrong? How we need to grow? It's the end of April, remember? Our season's pretty far off, and this is the leadership that we have. I am already impressed by the ownership that they have in this program. We will continue to be all the things that Green Bay is about. We'll have toughness, grittiness, we'll play hard-nosed defense, fundamental team basketball with a killer instinct and a will to win every single day. As we talked about yesterday, we will do everything with great purpose. We will cut on purpose, screen on purpose, pass on purpose, and then we will attack our academics with great purpose. We will be great ambassadors for the university out in the community, and know that there are hundreds and hundreds of little girls, probably thousands, out there who are looking to you and viewing you as role models. To all of our women's basketball alumni, a few of which are here today, and many watching at home, it is so fitting for today's press conference to be located right here on Carroll's Court, where we made a million memories throughout our careers. And whether it was the Crest Center or the Phoenix Sports Center, we all had those memories, from tough practices to pickup games to big victories and tough losses. We went through it all together. And yet, it was always about who came along for the ride with us. For the fans who became family, we played our hearts out for you, and our fans will always be a huge part of who we are. Let's give them a round of applause. So, what is the Green Bay Way to me? To me, it is a standard. To me, it is coming to camp as a little girl, and as many sitting right here in front of me did as well, and dreaming of being the next fill in the blank. It's wanting to handle the ball like Natalie Berglund, and play with relentless energy like Sarah Boyer, and score it like Jeannie Barta, and dominate like Sherry Norgard, and rebound like Julie Wida, and be a post presence like Chandra Johnson, be a great leader like Celeste Haywish, a great teammate like Hannah Quilling, and I could go on and on and on. So many more alums to be proud of. The Green Bay Way is pushing your teammates to be the best that they're capable of being. The Green Bay Way is 20 consecutive conference championships. It is those goosebumps you get during big games. It's Tim on the PA shouting, "Adrian Ritchie, corner pocket 3!" He did that a lot. It's hanging banners, and it is expecting to win. The Green Bay Way is knowing that pressure is a privilege, something we will be leaning into this year. It is embracing that pressure. It is carrying on tradition by not only making the NCAA tournament your goal, but to make noise in the NCAA tournament. That is our goal. And now, Chancellor Alexander, I think it's time to meet the moment. To our current team, we have a great tradition to carry forward, and I am so honored to lead the way. Thank you all for coming today.
Your head coach of the Green Bay Phoenix, Kayla Karius. At this time, we will open it up for questions from the media for Coach, as well as Chancellor and Josh as well. Just a reminder to anybody here and the media as well, if you'd like to stick around after questions, we'll be taking pictures with a commemorative jersey, that being jersey number 4, being the 4th coach in this storied women's basketball program. So that being said, we will pass the mic on over to the table. And again, we thank you all for coming here today. Your support is unbelievable. And go Phoenix.
Thanks for the question. I absolutely love the fact that we have had such longevity in this program. I think that's something that's made it very stable and very successful. And this is a job that has always been in the back of my mind. Truly, as a junior, when I was currently playing, I had the idea already that I would love to be a college coach someday. And this job has always been in the back of our minds as a family. Certainly with our family and our village being close by, we have the support system that we need. And yet, on top of it, as I said, this program being one that's set up so well for success and ready to reach new heights, this is a place we want to be for a very, very long time.
When you started off on your coaching journey, did you once think maybe I'd come here and be the coach of the Kings? That ever into your mind, whether it was 2 weeks ago or 5 years ago?
Well, we hoped so. We really hoped so. You know, there were a lot of times where there were shifts in the staffing, and my career certainly has shifted and taken a lot of different jumps and turns, as college coaches usually do, the willingness to move all over the country to chase a dream. But we were always very hopeful that this was a place. You know, certainly there's nothing like driving on campus here, seeing how beautiful it is, seeing the trees in the bay, and then you see the crest just pop up out of nowhere, and it gives you all the feelings again. In fact, I had a little game day feelings when I was walking down here today, little butterflies, and I think that's what this place does to you. So I think we were certainly hopeful this entire time, and so thankful that it has become a reality.
Coach, a lot of times when big coaching changes, you're coming to rebuild the program. Obviously, there's no rebuilding. How big of a draw was that when you see this team sitting in front of you to come here and continue the tradition?
I believe it was Bruce Van den Plas who would always say, this team doesn't rebuild, they reload. Am I right, Bruce? That's what he would always say. And I think this team is no different. You know, they certainly have veteran players and such strong leadership. And this is a group, as I said yesterday, we got to get on the floor with them. They know where each other is cutting without even looking sometimes. And I think that is something that's so valuable when you get out on the floor together. So you're right, this is a different situation. We're really veteran heavy, and that's extremely valuable. And we've got to teach the younger ones to come along and then add some young pieces as well to keep this thing going. Thank you. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Thanks.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yep.
that's cool.
Wow.
Do you want? Oh, you're gonna back? Yeah.
Back rec jersey. Yeah. There's no name on it. I'll just do it for the team. That's fine.